Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pedro, and you are now tuned into the Alpha Success Network. And over the next few minutes, I'd like to have a very candid conversation with you about overcoming the obstacles that you may be facing in your life that are holding you back from achieving the goals that you have set for yourself. Obstacles that are holding you back from living your ideal life. So let's get into it. I want you to think about the goals that you set for yourself, a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It is highly likely that you set a goal based on something that you have been trying to achieve for a few number of years. Now, I want you to ask yourself a very powerful and candid question. And the question goes something like this. Why have I not achieved this goal, which I'm saying is important to me? I really want to challenge you to ask this question and write down the answers, because I do believe wholeheartedly, ladies and gentlemen, that self-honesty is the beginning of freedom. Now, as you write down the answers as to why you haven't achieved this goal, most likely you're going to come up with some obstacles that you were facing, some obstacles that you faced. And majority of people will write obstacles that are external to them, right? Obstacles that are external to them stop them from achieving their goal. So maybe they had a goal to get fit, and an external obstacle will be, hey, I worked too much, I didn't have time to go to the gym. Okay, this is an external obstacle. Now, I made a very powerful discovery in my life. And this powerful discovery in my life is some wisdom that I want to impart here to you, because it's really going to change how you view your life. You're going to stop being a victim, and you're going to become the person who is in control of your life. And it goes something like this. I noticed for myself, I have a business goal that I have been working towards for a very long time. And I noticed that as I wrote down this goal this year, I also decided to write down what is the main obstacle that is going to hold me back. But I didn't write down the obstacle right away. I immediately just got in to action and started going towards the achievement of my goal. And yesterday, I experienced an obstacle that stopped me dead on my tracks towards the accomplishment of this goal. And here's the crazy thing, ladies and gentlemen, here's the crazy thing, was that the obstacle that I discovered to be the major obstacle was a self-imposed obstacle. An obstacle that exists within my mind, within my character, something that I'm doing in my own mind that is holding me back, and it's something that I've been doing for several years that has cost me millions of dollars. And I reached a firm conclusion that the number one obstacle that's going to hold me back from making my goals a reality this year are going to be only the obstacles that are in my mind. Because once I get my mind right, once I get my confidence at the right place, once I get my self-belief at the right place, once I get my enthusiasm at the right place, nothing in the external world can stop me. So I want to challenge you to write down some of the obstacles that you believe are going to hold you back from achieving the unique set of goals that you have set for this year. It could be a financial goal, it could be a career goal, it could be a relationship goal. It could be a health and fitness goal. And majority of those obstacles that you're going to write, I guarantee you that if you're honest with yourself, these obstacles are actually self-imposed obstacles. They're not external obstacles. And everybody watching this video is unique. Everyone is going to have a unique set of circumstances. But at the end of the day, we all have 24 hours in a day. Some people do more with their 24 hours. Other people do less with their 24 hours. What is the difference if we all have 24 hours in a day? So I'm challenging you, my dear friends. I'm challenging you to discover that the number one obstacle that you are going to face on your journey towards living your best life this year, the number one obstacle is going to be a self-imposed obstacle. I want you to do some research on yourself and find out what this obstacle is, and write it down in your notebook, and write down a remedy for that obstacle. Because once you see the enemy, you can defeat the enemy. If the obstacle that you have is fear, write it down and write down a remedy to cure that fear. If the obstacle that you have is procrastination, which is a huge one, write down procrastination and write down a remedy for procrastination. If the inner obstacle that you face is indecision, another big one, write it down and write down the remedy. Ladies and gentlemen, the number one thing that is going to hold you back from making your dreams a reality this year is a self-imposed obstacle. Have yourselves an amazing day. I'm wishing you nothing but success.